Hi Leo, this is Eileen with your August 2021 Psychic Tarot card reading. You've got some really good cards for success. You've got the World card, you've got Ten of Pentacles, the Fool. So you do have some really good looking cards here for August. But you've also got some cards indicating to me you've got some jealousy, some dishonesty in people around you also who are looking to take advantage or who are just jealous and don't care if they cheat you or something. So you've got that combination where you're doing well and you have a lot of good energy here, but you have to be on guard with people you're dealing with, whether this is at work or in your personal life or whatever. Now, this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances, and I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And you're starting out with the Seven of Cups. Now, the cups do relate to the water signs, and they relate to the area of love and feelings and emotion, romance, all that sort of thing. And the Seven of Cups is talking about being in kind of a dreamy mood. Maybe being dreamy in the romance department. So you might be looking at different people and some of them look nice, look good to you, and you might be wondering, could that person be right for me? Or maybe that one's right for me. And there's a tendency here of or a risk of possibly attributing better traits to people than what they might really have based on their looks, because sometimes somebody can look real good on the surface, but there's not too much underneath there, you know, or they might not be very honest or whatever it is. So be sure, the advice of this card is to be as realistic as you can and don't get too caught up in being too dreamy. But, you know, it's nice to have some nice daydreams and all that too, and fantasies. Now, I do feel like some of you are really going to have some true romance and affection coming your way in the month of August. And I'm feeling for some Leos, you might be feeling like you've got some extra money to spend and wanting to celebrate and have a good time when you go out. So, and also you might go out with someone who wants to spend money, who's got money to spare and wanting to have a good time and spend money when they're with you and on you and whatever. And then the next card you have is Ten of Pentacles. This is a real good card for money, prosperity, security, feeling good about where you are financially. So you may have just received, or you may be receiving a sum of money. It could be you're just feeling good about working and saving your money and how well you've been doing for yourself. Or maybe you're selling something of value and you're happy just to get the money for it and put that away and hold on to it, you know, and feel good that you've got that much more financial security, more stability in your life. You might receive a gift or an inheritance or something like that also. And it's possible there might be some money due you, maybe from a legal settlement or whatever. But I am feeling in general, a lot of Leos, that you're just feeling good about what you've accumulated, whether it's from selling something of value or working or a combination of those things, feeling good and just having a sense of accomplishment and security and like you're in a good place. And I always do recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because the way you feel, your feeling energy you put out there, you attract in kind back to you. So if you're feeling prosperous, feeling secure, feeling successful, and you put out that kind of feeling energy, the universe is going to respond and provide matching circumstances to you that match your emotions. That's why it's important not to be feeling fearful, worried, angry, whatever, because then you end up getting more things to be worried or angry about. Oh, and I meant to say happy birthday to all the Leos. Also, I know some of you had your birthday in July and some of you have your birthday in August. So happy birthday whenever your birthday is. I'm hoping you're having a great year ahead. And then next card you have is Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is about worrying about worst case scenarios that may never even occur. And some of you may be losing sleep because you're worried. And I'm feeling for some Leos, there's people who are being really cold-hearted towards you or hostile in some way. This could be in your work area. You might be in a work environment where people are just treating you like you don't belong. You're not one of them. I mean, the truth is you're not one of them. You know, you'd be better off being in a different environment with people that are closer to your energy, because you don't have all this. They've got this toughness and hardness and hatefulness about them, and it doesn't match your energy. And they see that in you, and so it makes them mad. It's like they're jealous. It's like you have traits that they know they don't have. They know they're hardened. You know how some people get tough and coarse and hardened in their lives. Maybe they grow up that way from their upbringing and, their conditions of the way they lived or whatever it is. They get tough and hard and angry. And you don't project that kind of energy. You feel more peaceful and spiritual. And they see that, and it's almost like they look at you like you have the luxury of not being hard like them. You must have had an easier time in life than they did. So they got this anger towards you. So look, this is a general reading, so this may not apply to everybody who watches the video. This might only be certain people I'm speaking to. I'm tuning into somebody here. I know that. A few people or whatever. There's some Leos that this will resonate with, and others who may not. But it's like you really don't belong in that environment, whether it's a work situation, a living arrangement, some kind of relationship, even if you're around relatives treating you that way. I mean, I don't care who they are, the way I live. If people don't treat me well, I don't want to be around them. So I'll get away from them the best I can and stay away. So it doesn't matter to me if I'm related to them or not, because everybody should, you treat people okay. You treat people with fairness. And if people aren't treating you right, then, they don't deserve your presence. So, but this is hurting your feelings, whoever I'm speaking to here. And you can see the swords are not touching the person. So it is a case of worrying about worst case scenarios and everything. But whatever this is, whoever I'm talking to, you need to just make your plans little by little, quietly, keep it to yourself. Start making your plans to extricate yourself from that situation. There's something much better for you. You deserve much better. Then you've got the Fool. This is a great card to have. So you've got good cards, the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, and the World. And then the Hermit. Okay, the Fool is talking about unexpected opportunities coming your way in the month of August. I'm getting a lot of creative energy, both from this Fool card and from the World card. So this is making me believe that a lot of you Leos, you've got so much creative energy inside of you that you maybe already, I feel like you're already letting some of it out. There might be some kind of work you're doing or projects or creative endeavors that you're working on where people are already seeing your talents, your creativity, your creative abilities, and you enjoy this so much. It's like it makes you feel alive and it pleases you. And if people are appreciating your craft, then that makes you feel even better. But I'm getting this sense of confidence, almost like, wait, I got to get a sip of my water. This sense of confidence in yourself, like you're good at this, whatever it is. It might, whether you're making something, designing something, maybe something in the arts with music or dance or singing or whatever, theater. It's like you have a natural ability for this craft, whatever it is, this creative craft. And so it's almost like when people are complimenting you or admiring whatever work you're doing, you already have this confidence, kind of like, well, I've been able to do this for ages, kind of like this is in you. It's been in you for many, many, many years, like all your life somehow. Okay, I had to get a sip of my water. So, but there's opportunities. This is talking about maybe being in the right place at the right time, happening to meet someone or get referred to someone, or someone's referred to you, some kind of a supposed by chance event of crossing paths with someone or more than one someone that really helps to elevate you with your craft here, with your creative projects that you're working on, that helps to propel you to really do even better. And then you've got the World card, which is a great accompaniment here, because this is all about achieving your dreams, being successful, living from your heart and soul, enjoying what you're doing. And I get a lot of creative energy. So I'm feeling like a good number of Leos, there's something going on in your life that, and it could even be the way you do things in business. But I'm feeling a lot of creative projects here, and plans and work that you're doing, and things that are just in your heart and soul, that are who you are, and you being among the lucky ones who get to live your life, live your dreams, live from your heart and soul, because so many people would like to have this, and somehow they look at things in such a practical manner that they keep doing the practical things that pay the bills every month, and don't try as hard, don't make enough time to develop those creative skills and resources. Whereas I feel like there's a number of Leos that you have somehow set aside the time. You have somehow been able to merge your creativity with maybe a mundane job or something to pay the bills. Whatever you've been doing, somehow you're making it work. And for you, you might already be making a living at this. I feel like for some Leos you are, and for other Leos you will be able to make a good living from this. And to me, this is the epitome of success, when you can live from your heart and soul doing things you truly love and enjoy, that make you feel alive and joyful. You don't have to get rich doing it, as long as you can make a good enough living that you can live comfortably and not have to worry about money, and have a nice home and a nice way of life. But if you're living from your heart and soul, you just can't put a price tag on it when you look at how many people just go to work and go through the motions their whole life just for the paycheck, and aren't able to somehow find their way to that place. But I'm getting, for a number of you Leos, you're on that path. That's who you are, and you're relating to that, and whatever you're doing, it's a good life for you going forward, that you won't regret. Then you've got the Moon card. This is where I'm getting some jealousy. This, and over here, the Seven of Swords and that Nine of Swords, jealousy, people who look at you and think, well, you're living a lot more comfortable life than they are. And they're jealous of you. They're resentful. They're just griping. I feel like it's just people who are miserable with their own lives. It could be people you know from work, or your neighborhood, or relatives, acquaintances. I'm not sure. Because they're looking at you as if you're sitting pretty there and you're in good shape, and they're not doing well. And they're being very resentful and jealous. I don't feel like there's anything they can do to you. I feel like they're kind of removed from you. They're not directly connected to you, but they observe you, okay? And now, in some cases, this could be people you'd be doing business with who feel like they would like to cheat you in some business transaction, because they feel, they get the impression from you, you're doing fairly well, so what's the big deal if they cheat you out of some money or cheat you out of something, almost like that excuses them. It's like their way of trying to balance things out, instead of doing all the work and believing in themselves and having that confidence and moving forward on their plans and goals, and treating people well and living a good life. That's beyond them. That never occurred to them to do those things. They'd rather just take from other people to try to balance things out. So I'm feeling like I don't get anybody really hurting you with these things. I feel like you might be vaguely aware of them, and it's not people. If you're doing business with anyone, you want to be extra cautious. So, like if you're making a purchase or selling something or whatever it is, make sure you've got all your details in order. Don't take anybody's word for anything. I mean, you should never do that anyway. I'm sure you know that. But just be cautious dealing with people in August, especially because I'm seeing dishonesty around you and jealousy around you. Okay, just be on guard. Keep your intuition keen. This moon card will help with your intuition also. The Hermit card you have, this is another major arcana card. The Hermit, this is talking about the wisdom you've gained over time. Not only in this lifetime, but in your previous lifetimes, you've gained a lot of wisdom. So you're able to listen to your own inner guidance. So in August, you might be a little bit introspective. You might be going within. You might be doing a little more meditation or spending time in nature to yourself, being introspective and contemplating your life, where you've been, where you are now, where you're going along your path in life. You're not going to be pushed in this direction or that direction by other people, by the crowd who say, oh, this is the way you should go. You're not falling for any of that stuff. You're standing very firm in your own beliefs, your own convictions, your own spirituality of who you are and what you want for your life. Lots of wisdom here that's guiding you. You're on a good path, a higher path. That's taking you somewhere meaningful along your journey over these lifetimes, because you have gained so much wisdom. And so this is a real strong energy card. I get a lot of strong energy because, you know, you're not swaying with the wind. You're not like a leaf being tossed around in the wind. Go this way, go that way. You have this solid sense of who you are deep within yourself. And the more you turn inward and spend time alone contemplating and listening to your inner guidance, the more you'll receive confirmation that you're on the right path, or if you do need to make a change. Then this last card, Seven of Swords. Again, this is what I'm talking about with people wanting to cheat you or take advantage of you in some way. They're jealous of you. They feel like you're doing well enough. You've got things to spare. So this could even refer to somebody that you've been in some kind of a romantic relationship with. If so, I feel like by the end of August, you'll see this person for who they are. Even if it's been like a friend, supposed friend, acquaintance, I feel like by the end of August, you're going to be seeing them for who they are. But they may have already cheated you in some way. So you need to really pay attention to who you're associating with in August. Don't just look at somebody that you're acquainted with and think, yeah, they seem a little different, but that's just the way they are, and ignore them if they're in a position to steal from you, take advantage in some way. Who knows? Just protect what you have. Be on guard. Be extra attentive and not as trusting as you might normally be. Leo's the fire signs. I'm a fire sign. I'm Aries. We're so honest and down to earth and open with people that, the last thing we'd be thinking is cheating somebody, And so a lot of times, you can be caught off guard because we're so open and honest. It's like, well, why would they want to be sneaky or dishonest? What's in that? Sometimes we get caught off guard by these dishonest types, especially if they're acting all nice up front or acting like they've got it together. But by the end of August, whoever this is, you're going to see them for who they are. But the problem is they may have already cheated you in some way or taken something or undermined you in some way, maybe even at work. Trying to steal work you did, trying to steal credit, or trying to go behind your back in some way, or some business deal. And like I said, it could even be a romantic situation where you were involved with that person and find out they were no good, basically. Okay, so this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. If you like my videos, be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have subscribed, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Leo for the month of August? What is your message for Leo? Let me fan these out. for August. Oh, I like this. This says alchemy. Look how pretty that, oh darn it, wait a minute, because I'm reading this on my computer screen and it just went blank on me again. Every so often I got to get it back up. Okay, I was just going to say it's like a pretty mermaid in a, is that a sea lion? I think it's with a sea lion. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. I love that message. That ties in with your World card, the Fool card, the Ten of Pentacles. This is just further confirmation. There's good things going on for you right now. So don't let that good energy get away. Capitalize on that. Put it to your best use. Okay, next I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Radleigh Valentine. So think of a question or some situation that you would like an answer for, or guidance or insight about while I shuffle the Angel Answers Oracle cards. So angels, what is your message for Leo for the month of August? What's your message for Leo? This one says take action. These beautiful cards. Gorgeous. Beautiful imagery. Okay, take action. And then next, I've got messages from your angels by Doreen Virtue. So angels, what is your message for Leo for the month of August? What is your message for Leo for the month of August? Leo. Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Leo for the month of August? Okay, this is Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. That's a wonderful message. Okay, and then I've got my Nature's Whispers cards. I haven't been using those lately, so I decided to start using them, by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. So I'm going to shuffle the it's Nature's Whispers cards and see what your message is for August. So what's the message for Leo for August? What is your message for Leo for the month of August? Give it another shuffle and fan these out. Okay, what is your message for Leo for the month of August? Okay. Okay, this says trust your own understanding. To me, this ties in with that Hermit card. Look at the beautiful imagery, if you can see it. My lighting's not exactly perfect. Just gorgeous. I mean, there's always so many things going on in the imagery here. But I'm going to look this up. Number 32, trust your own understanding. Let's see what it says here. 32. Okay, trust your own understanding. The information you are receiving is reliable and accurate. Look deeply into the situation before making any commitments. You have the foresight and ability to discern that there is more here than meets the eye. Everything will be revealed in the appropriate time. Don't feel the need to prove yourself. Be patient and allow things to unfold as they will. Trust in your own observations and knowledge. They hold your truth. Okay, that's a good message. And I do believe it ties in also with this, wasn't it the Hermit? Yeah, Hermit card there. Okay. All right. Leo. So you can check your rising and moon sign videos also to see if something resonates in those. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anybody would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful August, and we'll talk again soon.